Happy Tuesday, everyone. This is Pastor Charles from Bux-Mont Baptist Church. I have another episode of Testimony Tuesday. Today, I'm interviewing my wonderful wife, Brittany Blachford. She does a lot of things at the church, helps with some of the women's ministries, kids ministries, does a lot of our social media stuff, and will actually be editing this video later. So I better say stuff that makes her happy. Otherwise, I might get edited out. So, Brittany, thank you so much for being on Testimony Tuesday.
Oh yeah, it's my pleasure. I'm happy to be able to participate.
Well, excellent. So you know the deal, Testimony Tuesday, where it's all about people's testimony. So how did you become a follower of Jesus Christ?
So I was born into a family where my parents already were professed followers of Christ. And so they shared the gospel with me at a young age. So I was really blessed to have parents that decided to do that. So I had the opportunity to accept Christ as a young age. And I think I was about between 7 or 9 and decided to be baptized, which was to just outwardly show what had happened in my heart of choosing to follow Christ, accepting the payment of him dying on the cross for my sins, and deciding to follow him the rest of my life. So it happened at a young age, and I've just been living my life trying to do better and grow closer to him and really just go where he calls me.
That's fantastic. Was there a moment in time where you recognized that you were a sinner and needed a savior, or was it kind of a gradual process?
So I remember when I accepted Christ, I was under my kitchen table when I was about 7, because I got baptized pretty soon after. And I remember just having this feeling inside that I knew I was a sinner, and then I wanted to follow Jesus. I knew Jesus was real. I knew the gospel was real. And so I accepted him under the table when I was 7. It was our kitchen table. For some reason, it's just very vivid. And I had like this warm feeling inside afterwards. I remember saying that actually when I got baptized, and it was just like this knowledge that I was following Christ and chose what was true and what was right. So it's kind of
That's awesome. Our kids like to play under tables too, so it's not surprising as a 7-year-old, you were under the table, and it's amazing how God called you to him at that moment in time at such a young age, and such a blessing too. Knowing more about your testimony as well, how coming to Christ at an early age really helped prevent and help keep you away and steer you away from a lot of the things that young people fall into. So that's a tremendous blessing. Is there anything particular about Christ or your faith that gives you just great confidence that you're not putting your faith in the wrong place? It just gives you great confidence in Jesus Christ and who he is.
So ultimately, I think I come back to the logic of it. I know myself and I know everybody is a sinner, and we constantly fight to do what we want, between what we want to do and what we know is right. There's always that constant tension. And so logically, I know that to be true. And so for me, when I look at Christianity, I see the gospel of Jesus, who is God, and as the person of Jesus, came down fully man and fully God, died for my sins, and paid that penalty of all the wrong that I've done, so that I know I can't be perfect, but it's okay because I have someone who paid for the judgment that I so rightly deserve. He took that upon himself. And so for me, that just makes such logical sense, that I can't be perfect. I can't negate my sin, but there is someone who has taken that away from me, and that is Jesus. And so that's mainly what I go back to. My whole life, God's been very gracious to kind of give me a peace and a confidence in him. And so I'm very grateful for that. But I also look too, like, you can go to the historical evidence, you can go to archaeology, and you can see that there have been findings that prove the Bible to be true, prove that people in the Bible have existed and have been there. You can see tombs have been found of Joseph. You can see there's evidence of a mass group of people living in the Middle East during the time that would have been the Israelites. And so it's just really interesting to see how the Bible is proven over and over again. And so that's pretty much what I fall back on, are those two things. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. Christianity is definitely unique compared to other religions. And I think once we recognize that we're sinners and that we fall short of the perfection and glory of God, and that the only way we could be made right is not by a work of our own, it really eliminates every other religion, because all the other religions are works based. You get better and better, or you come back more and more until you're perfect, or you do X, Y, and Z, and then you become right with God. Where with Christianity, we know that we can't do anything to make ourselves right with God, and only by the work of God Himself, Jesus Christ, can we be made right with Him. So that's definitely one of the major things that stands out about Christianity compared to other religions. So thanks so much. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day and to be on Testimony Tuesday. So thanks so much, and I greatly appreciate it.